Oh, you do? Okay, go
Yes.
ahead.
Do you have kids?
No, not at all.
Do you smoke?
No.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Do you drink? Do you drink?
Yes.
I do too.
Okay. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
All right, so it's gonna be a yes for you for her.
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll go ahead and take this mic. You guys can go on off.
AyeQ! AyeQ! This is what you imagine him shooting in hospital to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What up, YouTube? Back with another reaction video. The video that we're going to do a reaction to today is from this young man. He's going to tell us about his experience after matching with a young lady on the Pop the Balloon show. Now, most of the men thought this young lady was a good girl. They felt like she was very respectable. So we all were interested to see the outcome of this match. Let's jump right into the video.
We're playing a little bit of music. We taking pictures. I'm talking to Arlette, talking to BM, just talking to everybody, and we just like we having a good time. I gotta say, it feels like one big family. Now, at this point on, what are we gonna do next? You know, it's 8:30 or 8:40 at night. Now, I wanted to create a group chat just to kind of keep in contact with everybody. I want to take my match out on a date, but eventually my match and her friends wanted to go to the nightclub. I didn't want to do the nightclub, you know, like I told her like, I gotta be yelling and I gotta be like, you know, worrying about the sticky floors and stuff like that. I didn't really want to do all of that. If I didn't get a match, then I'd be all for the nightclub. But for me and my match, just going to a nightclub, it just wasn't the right move in my opinion. I was going with the flow. I'm like, whatever. As long as I'm spending time with you, I'm good. That's
Damn, bro. Off rip. This is a bad look. This is a bad look, bro. If she chose to go to the club with her friends over going on a date with you, where she would have gotten to know you better, it should tell you that she's not really interested in you. And it should also tell you that she's a fun girl. So your approach to her have to change. That nice guy shit is not going to work, especially if you go into the club with her. Because what's going to happen in the club is this. She's going to observe every dude in the club and she's going to compare those dudes to you. And if she don't feel like you're the man, it's over with, bro. However, if you go to the club with her and you're in Mac mode, you're mad smooth, you're cool, you own the room, you're mad confident, you that dude, you spitting that jelly in her ear in the club. Come on, bro. Your main objective, if you go to the club with her, is to smash at the end of the night. That should be your main objective. Other than that, you shouldn't be going to the club with her.
basically how I was on it. During that nightclub, they had like a little booth, and it was nice. We took a picture. You know, the nightlife experience
Bro, where's she at? What's going on here?
was cool, but it wasn't my ideal first date, I would say. It was like about 3 o'clock in the morning. They had to shut everything down. I went back to the Airbnb. She went to the hotel with her friends. All right, so the next day later, that morning, I FaceTime her just to make sure she's okay. I text her, make sure she got home safe.
Oh, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that, fam. She's supposed to be the one texting you. She's supposed to be the one FaceTiming you, man. So off rip. She didn't want to go on a date with you. She'd rather go to the club with her girls. After the club, you're FaceTiming her and texting her. That means so far it just seems like this chick is just not interested in dude. And it's like she's probably a fun girl and he's coming off as as a nice guy. I mean, I'm just keeping it real because if you go to the club with a chick, bro, like you gotta be a bit more aggressive. Like you can't be that cool. That shit is not gonna work. I'm telling you.
And I wanted to take her out to IHOP or some sort of breakfast or brunch, so we have that one-on-one time, just to go on an actual date, because I'm not considering the nightlife as a date. I mean, like, let me know down in the comments down below. Do you guys consider going to the nightlife, like the club, as a first date? I don't know if I consider that. If it's a lounge, then I consider it a date. I was talking to her on the FaceTime. She wanted to get something to eat. She decided to go to the Waffle House with her friends, mind you, with her friends. You guys see the trend here? She went to the Waffle House with her friends, and she...
Damn, son, the disrespect. It's like, bro, you gotta wake up, bro. And here's the thing, fellas. Whenever a woman is not giving you any interest, the smart thing to do is fall back right away. The worst thing to do is to keep trying. It's not going to get better. The fact that she wanted to go to the club over hanging with you should have told you everything that you needed to know. And you could have still smashed. You had a chance. Because if you went to the club with her, it was your opportunity to showcase why she should fuck with you. Because she's not really that interested in you, and you had a chance to go to the club with her. So that was your chance into changing her mind. But if you weren't able to change her mind into liking you, at that point, bro, it was best to just let it go. She's not into you. And if you keep trying, it's just going to get worse. And that's what it's sounding like. It's just going to keep getting worse from here.
She said she was going to let me know the location. Yeah, but she never sent me the location. And that's fine, because that day she told me that she was going to leave that Sunday. So we filmed the episode Saturday, and she's leaving Sunday morning or Sunday early afternoon. So I'm like, damn, she never sent me the location, and I never get a chance to see her. So I'm like, damn, all right. And keep in mind, I'm leaving the next day, which is that Monday. So she did let me know that she ended up leaving, and I did wish her, safe travels back home. Monday came, I had to check out the Airbnb early, but my flight was at 12 o'clock at night. I did let her know I got back home safe. So I didn't want to plan anything. It's 4th of July. Flights are expensive. But one thing that did happen during that 4th of July week, me and Namdi, we planned in this double date. Like, shout out to Namdi, man. That's good peoples for real, man. That's the bro for real. He wanted to do like a double date. So his match and my match. Me, my match, Namdi, and Alera, of course. So just a double date. We was trying to decide on where should we go. Should we go to New York City or should we just go to Vegas? And I would say New York is the best option because you have Sipping Wine, you have the 4DX movie theater, you have so many things to do here in Manhattan.
So really how it happened, group chat and everything, all of us is like super tight and everything. So we all decided like to go to New York in general, like me. So me, Sean, Taylor, the one he matched with, and Alaire. And obviously that was really the idea. It was just the four of us. And it was like, man, this is about to be the best trip of y'all lives. Our lives, you know what I'm saying? We're all in our 20s. Let's just like have a great time, make a lot of memories, you know what I'm saying? Just have a great experience, really experience New York. We were deciding between Vegas and New York, but Vegas is just straight up party day, party all day. I'll be on the phone with Larry or FaceTime, and I'll tell Larry like, hey, I gotta call you back. I'm gonna call Sean. Me and Sean would like be like diabolically on the phone for like an hour and a half, an hour, like every other night, just planning, like geeking, making notes. We're like share screening, looking at Airbnbs.
What he said on that was true. We planned that thing for hours, man. We showed out on that planning. At this point on to that Wednesday or that Tuesday, the episode came out. This is where people are praising the Short Kings again. And like I said before, if you're just taking care of yourself, you're going to the gym, you're going to be okay. Yeah, like I said, thank you to everybody who supported me and leaving all the comments. Like even me and my match, both of us. It was just, we handled it well. We killed it. As I was talking to my match, she was like, do you want to start a chat with them? And I was like, you know what? I already created the Pop the Balloon chat already. So why don't you just create this one? So she created it.
Damn, son, this is hard to watch, bro, because she friend zoned this man. And he don't even know he's in the friend zone. All because he's chasing ass Fellas, the worst thing a man could do is chase behind a woman, bro. The more you chase them, the more they're gonna run from you. The first time a woman shows you that she's not interested in you, the best thing to do is fall back. Because then she might respect you more for falling back because she knows that you respect yourself and you know your value. But when you keep chasing, like he's planning a double date with this woman. And based on what I'm hearing, he haven't even been on a date with her. And it's like, bro, open your eyes, bro. She don't want to be around you alone. The first time you hung with her was at the club, right? With her friends. Then you try to uh go on a date the next day or some shit, and she went with her friends. And now you're planning a double date and you still haven't even been on a date with her. And now she wants you to start a group chat because she don't want to that yo, this is so crazy because she just don't want to be around you alone, bro. That's all it really is. And fellas, y'all got to pay attention to the signs and do not ignore the signs. Once a woman shows you that she's not into you, man, give her some space. Give her some space, bro.
Put the eye emoji, and we're just basically just chopping it up. Like, okay, things are going good. And okay, we locked in. All right, we locked in. But in the back of my mind, I still want to go on a date, a solo date with this girl because it makes sense. Like, why would I want to make our first date a double date? So I'm continuing to set up dates with this girl. This New York trip was going to be August 2nd. I'm still trying to set up dates with the girl like in the middle of July. All right, the following week came in. I'm trying to still set this date up before the double date. She took another trip. Now, at this point on, the ball is in your court now. Like, if you're not free this time, what days are you free? Let me know. Because if you're not free, right, this day, usually you'll be like, okay, I'm not free this day. Why don't we try this day? You not even, she wasn't really giving me no other day. But it was like, no, I'm not available. I'm going to be away.
Bro, because you're chasing her. Fellas, the thing about women, well, the psychology of women is this. The less interest you show a woman is the more she's going to be interested in you. The more you show them that you don't care for them, the more they're going to care about you. That's it. That's why it makes no sense to chase. Because the more you chase, the more she's going to run. The faster you fall back, the quicker she's going to come back. Because she's going to be like, damn, who he think he is? And you're just a man who knows your value. It's very masculine for a man to fall back as soon as he peeped that a woman is not interested. It's very masculine, bro.
Hey, this, that. So, and fellas, ladies, if they want to, they will. And kind of backpedaling to the New York trip, she actually was supposed to go somewhere else. And mind you, she traveled with her friends and things like that. She was supposed to go somewhere else, but she canceled that trip to spend time with me. And that's cool and all. But it actually turned out that she canceled the New York trip. So we were supposed to do this double date in New York, but she decided to go to that place and go with her friends. I'm not even trying to disclose the location. I'm not even trying to say her name or anything like that. And it was just like, man, like all that planning down the drain. Like she don't even understand how much planning that went. Now at this point on, I started getting interview requests saying that, hey, we want to interview you about your experience on Pop the Balloon and Find Love. I text BM and he called me. He was like, yeah, it's real. I put you down. Like, so I did let her know because at this point on, we still talking on the phone. We still texting. Like things are still going on, but I'm like, man, it's been 3 weeks and it's no date. You know what I mean? I've been itching to go on this date. But I did tell her about the interview. I told her about the interview with the New York Post. And she didn't like that at all. She didn't like that at all. She wanted me to keep her name out of it and this and that. And, you know, usually this is supposed to be a good thing. Because if it was the other way around, I'd be like, hey, babe, that's nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is supposed to be good. Perfect example. Look at Mike and Kay. They went on the Tamron show. This is supposed to be a together thing. This is supposed to be like, we did that. The interview, I did the interview. She said, keep my name out of it. That's cool. I still did the interview. I talked to BM. It's already on. I'm not going back and say like, yo, you know what? I don't want to do the interview no more. I did the interview. I didn't mention her name at all. But mind you, the episode is still up. They still linked the episode onto the article. And this news article is up. I'll throw a link in the description if you guys want to take a little read at it. Me and New York Post, we did an entire video. I just discussed my experience on the Pop the Balloon.
Has beautiful Black people on there. So that was another reason why I decided to do it.
Modern day dating is a bit tricky in today's society. And especially here in New York, it's a struggle to really find true Black love. And I decided to I watched Arlette's videos, and it was a lot of positivity. It's a bunch of matches, and I figured I wanted to elevate my dating game by attending the show and to be able to find a match.
Yeah, it was
And after when that interview came up, it was another interview request, and that interview wasn't really all that good. I'm gonna be honest, like it wasn't as polished as the New York Post, but still, nonetheless, I appreciate the opportunity. She just didn't like the interview at all. She didn't like the whole persona of me going on there, and it just was weird. Eventually, she texted me a long paragraph just saying, I think we should go our ways. I didn't like the way our involvement of the show. So I'm like, all right, she's pointing out my reaction, right? The reaction that I made about me being on Pop the Balloon. This was a moment. Like I said, what does that got to do with us? We went on the show on a public platform that gets 1 million+ views. It's already, all eyes are everywhere. What if I put a reaction video or not? On Instagram, I put a picture up with me and Arlette and even her. So it's like, what difference does it make? That's like, if you didn't like that so much, hit up BM and tell them like, hey, I don't want our part on the video no more. Hey, good luck with that. She didn't want to do the catch up, of course, and that's fine. You know, sometimes some people's pace are different from.
Damn, that's cold right there, bro. But the signs were there. And that's the thing. Y'all dudes have to learn how to pay attention to the signs. You'll have to do a better job at observing women and gauging their interests and understanding who they are. This all started from the club. Whatever happened in the club, she lost all interest. Plus, she was with her homegirls. So if you don't come off as that cool dude, as that player type dude to her homegirls, I'm going to keep it real. They're not going to approve you. They're going to look at you like you're a lame. So her homegirls is probably like telling her like, yo, he was kind of lame. And the way women are, women have a very beehive mindset. So if their friends don't approve of you, she's not going to approve of you. I'm just keeping it real. And that's what seemed to transpire, but I don't know. But as a man, the worst thing you could do is chase after a woman that don't want you. From the time she preferred to go to the club over hanging with you, you should have already known, okay, this woman is not really interested in me, but I'm still going to go to the club and try my best to smash. Now, if he went to the club and was thinking, okay, I'm going to go to the club and play the good guy role and things like that, bro, that's not going to work. And after the club, she flaked on you every single time. Even the double date. But you still didn't get the hint. And fellas, y'all gotta stop coming on this dating show and taking these women serious. These women come on this show for attention and a fun time. Don't go on this show and go above and beyond for these women. Don't even take these women serious. Have your fun and move around. That's why he should have tried to smash her the night he went to the club with her. But it is what it is, man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm out.